our podcast. We're going to be talking about the cultural myths of AI. I'm Mia.
Cash my check, clean my truck, put on my...
They not like us.
We also have a special guest with us. Welcome in Anna. He's majoring in artificial intelligence and human responsibility.
How long have you known that you wanted to study this?
I got interested into AI because I always wanted to make my own.
You want to make your own? Why did you want to make your own AI?
Accommodating. Yeah, studying.
What do you mean by accommodating?
Accommodating in terms of like scheduling.
That's
it's
all.
like a second person, but it's not going to be going to a data center anywhere in the world that harvests your data and ideas.
I think that there's the big issue with AI is privacy, and I think a lot of people are very concerned about that.
So with that being said, then do you support AI and you think it's going to like impact our society more positively then?
With other companies, I don't think that's really the case because of the privacy concerns, breaches in data, personal info being leaked, and just a lot of ethical issues. Recently heard that people now replicate your voice.
I lost $900 because of something like that at my work. Recording of my boss.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
These companies are like, hey, but this is our future. Leave these laws apart. We should invest in it and not be aware of what's going to be the bad side of that.
There's no focus on efficiency. Data centers are harvesting a lot of fresh water to cool down the system.
Gosh.
Also driven communities and families out of their homes because of this data centers being too loud. And the frequencies, causes people to have headaches and can't really enjoy their day-to-day lives.
You mentioned that AI should be used as a tool, it should be highly regulated. What are your thoughts about Sora AI? Like how they just completely make up videos or make pictures?
I think a lot of people just believe it though too because it sounds so real and there's they give you some sort of background to make it sound more believable, but then when you actually research into it, this was just wrong.
You can't really make something that is actually funny because it's not coming from an actual human.
It has no humanity.
Too soulless.
It's soulless, so
with
it's
things
not
like art
actually
because now they replicate the same one. It gets dull.
A lot of new films that are using AI in their movies.
Oh yeah, and the commercials too. There's so many commercials nowadays that I see. I think it's just the amount of money. It's less
and
money
it's
for
less
them to
work.
spend.
It's-
And less work.
Because
in comparison to CGI, convincing people that it's
Yeah.
real, and it takes away that element.
CGI, I would say, is a predecessor to AI, but AI is automated, and so you can't really control it like you can with CGI.
But now tell
Sorry,
that to older people. Older people don't know that, and they might
And they're
think
very
it's true.
susceptible.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So let's go with chatbot relationships.
Yeah.
It's not really a tool, it's making it worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a coping mechanism.
It is a coping
As you were
mechanism.
saying.
How do you think the chatbots are affecting how people connect and experience a regular relationship?
It gives them a delusional world to live in.
That's
We've
the
already
issue.
seen how technology's already done that, right? Where we have
Phones.
phones, we have new technology, computers and stuff, and we get stuck on that. Do you think in the future AI is gonna just continue to just become a normal part of our lives? Do you think that we'll kind of get used to it and people will become accustomed to it, or do you think it'll become this point where it'll just fade away and we just stop using it?
Relying on one technology will prevent us from actually progressing as humans. The movie WALL-E?
Yeah.
Where
Oh, yes.
everyone is eventually oversized.
Yeah,
That's basically
That's what
it
it's
will
feeling
feel.
like. That's a great.
And also have a great example of a movie called Her, released in 2013. This is about a man who's looking for a new companionship. This show, it's Scarlett Johansson's voice. In the end, he falls in love with this AI development, starts developing human emotions.
For him?
For her. The AI actually tries to search herself in the web. So she's like, I'm gonna leave you. He has suicidal thoughts. So that's how it's giving you what's going to happen in the future, and it happens. So how many deaths by AI has happened now? We thought it was, facts are saying 871,000 per year just caused by loneliness, and how this Sam, CEO of ChatGPT, is using that for hey, we're using this to stop suicidal thoughts, and it's like a companion. If humans are not reliable, we're gonna make this AI bot for that.
It's his product.
Yes,
It's
his
trying
product.
to push it out. to make more profit.
And
They advertise it as a solution to your problems. But in actuality, it's to push out a product that you need.
There was something really crazy I remember hearing about where they decided to push this product during like conventions, pay like $30 or $40 to talk to this AI Stanley hologram, and everyone got really, really mad about it because the whole ethics of it, he literally passed away like not
it's
that
kind of
long
crazy
ago. And then they decided to just, look, he's here again, but like as a hologram. It's just really interesting the ethics behind all these AI products because it's like they're not even considered. There's no regulations like we've all been saying.
Well, when talking about reviving someone, a movie I always talk about her, Scarlett Johansson's voice. They wanted to copy that same voice in ChatGPT, right? So Sam went in Instagram and asked directly to her, hey, can I use your voice for the new product? Well, this is your new future, you're gonna love it. She was like, no. They changed the name, but they used it anyways. And Scarlett got so mad, he sued them. But now they're using the voices are so humanized that people think are real people. So this new generation, do you think they're gonna rely on these AI voices?
Yes, because of how it's being pushed out. Parents have already considered, like, they can't handle working all these jobs in this economy. It's gonna get worse. And they also have to rely on, like, take care of their kids. It's just not feasible, so they are going to rely on AI like they rely on phones and tablets to satisfy the kids.
To entertain them.
Exactly. We talked in class one time, there's like an AI school now, right?
Correct. There's an AI school. Now, there's no teachers. AI is always on like the tablets. They're learning on the tablet. Another thing that struck to me was people thinking that, hey, I can just use this as a companion.
People marrying their chatbots. People seeing chatbots as their lovers. We read this article in class, and it's by the New York Times. It's very interesting. It literally is titled, They Fell in Love with AI Chatbots and Found Something Real. That's so contradicting in itself. You think that people are so reliant on it right now, especially for these kind of situations, if it's going to become classified as a mental disorder.
AI right now with this is amplifying an already existing problem. These romantic feelings towards digital pictures, videos.
There's like
pillows
VR now too, where they like literally.
AI is only making it worse. It's not fixing the problem, it's just making it worse.
It's like perpetuating it.
So what will you tell to our government officials that are signing bills about letting those big companies just do what they want and think what's best for humanity? So what do you think of that?
We shouldn't rely on a company because at the end of the day, the company isn't interested in humanity, care about their own profits. They'd rather check their pockets with more money than care about another human being walking in the same street as them.
I feel like going back to like the human relationship aspect though, like there's a whole underlying like start of it is just because of the loneliness that all these people are feeling. A lot of these adults who started the online like AI chatbot relationships was because of some sort of a loss that they had. Do you think there's like a certain thing we can do to prevent it more?
I don't know if that's really possible because it's just, it's haywire right now. There's no regulation.
I think there's a solution though. As a society, we should go for what we think is right, and we should ask people that are investigating this, we should let this out to other people. And also it all starts with word of mouth, right? And definitely it goes to like the government part, that we should make our government sought for our rights and like what we think is right.
I mean, when the internet came out, it had like barely any regulations, and there was crazy stuff going on and all that with live cams and YouTube. It was unregulated for a while, and then finally we've been getting like COPA, which was that one for kids.
Yeah,
that
really didn't work.
I mean, for the most part, it feels like now the internet is a little more regulated than it was like at the beginning. Do you think maybe we could be able to get some regulation with AI? Because right now it's a baby. It's so
it's
new.
A big baby.
Well, when you raise a kid or anything, you know, you have to like, don't just give them everything at once. You have to make it learn. It's not happening right now. It's just being fed more and more. It's just growing massive, and it's just not being controlled.
Don't get me wrong, but I think AI is like the new pornography of this era. I feel it has become
It's-
like that in the sense that you
Side
rely
by
on it,
side,
people
if anything.
rely on it.
It's
I'd like
literally
to say, yeah, it's like an
Exactly.
addiction. I feel like it's like cigarettes. Like you say, the
Yes.
regulation of it. Everyone's doing it, and you're saying word of mouth matters. It's not being voiced that this, as much as it, like the positive parts, that it's wrong a lot
Yeah,
of the time.
exactly.
And as your data, it's not good for the environment. It's not showing those things.
Have you watched the one
It's on the
where
protest.
there's actually a case I found really interesting. There's a court case, right? And then this man gave his evidence. It was an AI speaker speaking about his own evidence, and then the court lady says, "Hey, with the judge, what is this? What is this? The evidence you're bringing?" Well, that's with artificial intelligence. Hey, we don't allow that here. You should take that off. So now they're thinking people can use it in court.
Like as
cases.
a lawyer?
Yeah, as a
Oh,
lawyer.
come on.
Yeah, even
So
their own
regulation.
therapists or professionals are starting to use AI.
As someone who's studying to maybe become a therapist, it just takes everything
The
out of
purpose.
it.
Yeah, you're paying someone to give you advice.
And you're paying
they're
someone
really
to listen,
licensed.
and it's giving you everything you want to hear. It's just reaffirming. In therapy and any other social interactions, you're going to be challenged, and especially in therapy.
Humans know humans. AI is made by humans. It wouldn't know humans. It doesn't really replicate humans. Like jumping from analog to digital. Every musical instrument probably can be replicated on your computer. You can't really replicate
Like
that.
you won't get the tone.
In the digital world, everything's in zeros and ones. Throughout this whole time, in any conversation, we talk about artificial intelligence. But is AI actually conscious? It's not. It's just formulas, equations.
So it's just us that characterize
They
it.
aren't artists, they are prompt.
Prompters.
It's like laying in bed and saying, "Oh, I want this."
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah, actually a classmate in our class was saying shame on the people that have Alexis to turn off the lights.
We're all being so lazy now.
Exactly.
It's like
They're
just
always
lazy.
looking for the easy
And now
way.
companies are benefiting from that people are lazy.
The whole benefit for technology was to make life easier. Just we took it so overboard to the point where like, just use this to make our beginning credits of a Marvel introduction.
Technology is supposed to help us advance and have more free time, but
Yeah.
our free time is being used up on multiple jobs because
Yeah.
everything is going high.
So it's a whole chain reaction.
Yeah. Just like Robert Reich said.
It happens inevitably.
And do you think that like systemic issues, economic status, and all of that makes people more susceptible to like being reliant on AI that don't necessarily require payment?
There's no drawbacks. That's a lie. If something is free, then you are the product.
Any closing point?
Artificial intelligence isn't actually intelligent. It's just data congregated into a software, and it punches out based off of prompts the user gives out. And that can be controlled by the people who made it because they know how it works. And it can lead to a lot of misinformation, misguidance, manipulation, and all of the above.
Artificial intelligence focused more on like the human relationship aspect is just a way for people to escape and to fill a void that they need that they can't get someone else to help them with, resulting back to loneliness and just needing someone there for you.
I think that the use of AI is making humans lose their humanity, and like we're giving up our humanity, and we're gonna lose our autonomy in some ways, especially with regards to thinking and learning and wanting to do new things and come up with new ideas, being curious and imagining about
So
saying the next
until
thing.
what point are we gonna let AI or big companies, big tech companies control what we do, what we believe on? And they're really good at marketing, really good. But we need to set boundaries. So we as people, we are the society that needs to set that boundary to the government or to the big tech companies and put our beliefs in it. And if you think we could make a change, that can happen in the future.
My thoughts on AI, just like you said, it's just a bunch of numbers. It's not a person. And I think we need to push that reality in again. We're kind of living in this fantasy to cope with. You know, go out and create stuff. Like, I feel like the process of going out, touch grass.
Make a connection.
Make a connection.
Personal,
Just
like,
smile
touch
at
Make
someone.
connection.
You can
Hey,
build
Rome
stuff.
wasn't built in one day. Well, thank you so much, Anna, for visiting us
thank
today.
you.
And sharing
Thank
your kind
you.
words. We really appreciate your knowledge and your experience in this talk. Thank you.
Well,
And you should
Come back later. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.